makes you hate the NFL, the way they treat the players, especially black players.
In a January 2022 interview with the New York Times, you discussed possibly suffering from CTE. Where are you at with that? Is that something that's...
Oh, yeah. And of course, I mean, I'm not the same guy I was. Even after I retired, you don't know. I mean, like right now, I got onsets of Parkinson's. I got to take a medication for Parkinson's. I'm gonna tell you this: the sad thing about this whole deal is that with the NFL, and look, I just love playing football. And the NFL makes you hate the NFL, the way they treat the players, especially black players. So you probably you ever heard of race norming? They race norm the black players, race norm us.
Break that down though, because I remember reading about that.
So what they'll say is, okay, take the black player and the white player. The white player was already smart. The black player was not smart already. If he comes down, the white player should get paid, but the black player shouldn't get, because he was already dumb, basically. He was already kind of dumb. So,
and this wasn't even that long ago, though.
Oh, this was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
And they said that, we won't do it again. I mean, it's like when we get hurt, like right now, it's in the case with them for Parkinson's and CTE. You get so many that get denied. I'll give you a great example. My friend Christian Okoye. Nigerian name. I was teased about it the other day. He got that accent. He's going for a CTE case, and the race norming thing came in, saying that, well, he's Nigerian, so maybe he couldn't speak good English. He don't understand.
Crazy.
And I was teasing him. I said, maybe they're right. Okay, Deacon Jones passed away about 10 years ago. I went to see Deacon way before he was in the hospital, before he was sick. And me and him talk. He said, what's your pension? I said, man, I don't know. I said, it could probably be, $1,500 a month. He said, you know what I get, Eric? I played 15 years. I get $250 a month. That's what I get, $250 funky dollars. He said, I take it so they can have it. We have no health care. Like players like me, I pay for my own health care. Now, the players have health care 5 years. That's it.
Welcome to Nothing's Off the Table, the show where politics, culture, and current events collide, and we say what everyone else is thinking. I'm Noel. This is my partner.
I'm Roy Adams Jr. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe, hit that hype button. Stay to the end of the video to get the survival tip of the day, and go sign up today with the Culpability app, so you don't have to worry about your content being snatched or subdued or erased or all that ugly shit that's going on out here.
Absolutely. And it's also how you and your community can help keep each other safe and get each other home safe. So let's get into this, man.
Sick. Let me read the definition of race norming if everybody didn't catch what he's really trying to say. Okay. Race norming is a practice where medical or psychological test scores are adjusted based on the person's race. The idea behind it was that different groups or different racial groups have different average baseline scores, so doctors will correct the results using race-based assumptions. And why it matters to the NFL is they don't want to pay out people these large medical claims due to the impact of their sport. So what he's saying is, because you're black, they're saying, well, you didn't have that much cognitive decline based on you being black, right?
Thanks.
So we're not paying you this CTE money or this Parkinson's money because you're already
smart anyway.
Yeah, I said, man, whoa,
what the hell? You know what? It's one easy way to eliminate that. If they really, really, really did care about it, but we know they don't. Why wouldn't you have every NFL player take a cognitive test before they start the NFL, and then when they retire out the NFL? That alone could show a cognitive decline.
Because they don't want to pay any money to anybody.
Nah, they don't want to pay no money. That's what that is, man.
These people don't. He said, look, the thing about this, in 2026, they get 5 years of health insurance after they finish playing. And this game is built to destroy you, right?
Built to destroy their bodies, man.
Look, it's a reason nobody else in the world plays football except North America.
No other country. Right? No other country
only
has
North America.
Football.
United States and Canada. That's it.
This football. No, yeah, the United States and Canada. No other country. You know, football in all the other countries is soccer. No other country has football that we know of in America other than America and Canada. And the reason why is they don't want to have their little boys,
the kids,
end up with CTE.
And look, these dudes, a lot of people don't pay attention. I've been watching this for a long time because I just got interested for some reason, right? And even in the high school level, dudes end up paralyzed all the time.
Yes.
Dudes, like, even the dudes who don't live long enough to suffer from CTE, a lot of these dudes commit suicide, go crazy super young, like all kind of wild. Your brain isn't meant to be having these car crashes, right?
On a daily basis.
Yeah, on a regular basis.
That's what it's the equivalent to. When those helmets get to hitting each other, the brain is vibrating back and forth. Our brains are not meant to do that.
So when you have a kid that's been playing football from 5,
6
7
years old,
to adult, like we don't even talk about the people who don't make it to the pros. They suffer too. Like I know dudes who they had all kind of body issues, right? They suffer. If you didn't play 15, 20 years, tackle football. But let's look at it at a deeper context, right? So America is the new age, like Rome, Babylon type.
Oh, it is.
It's football serves as the Coliseum, right? People poor, we don't want to give them much. Let's have them cheer for this barbaric ass sport and have these affiliations and love for these teams that ain't doing shit for their ass. That's right.
Not doing nothing for the individual nor the community.
It's crazy that we have an obsession with football in America, right? When they're basically killing your sons. Your kids.
Yes.
Your sons, right?
Yes, your sons, your nephews, they're killing them.
This dude said he got onset Parkinson's. Right?
And we know what that ends up looking like.
NFL don't talk about that part. They don't talk about Ray Lewis' son who killed himself after playing football. You see, have you heard about that?
Never. That is a conversation we don't hear.
Yeah, Ray Lewis talked about it. He said, I wouldn't have my son playing possibly. I seen it. Darren Wilson, these dudes, Darren Wilson had 12 surgeries. Wouldn't let his son play football, right? Warren Sapp, they asked Warren Sapp, like, how come your kid don't play football? He was like, what for? I suffered through all that, so he don't have to suffer through this, right? Wow. Some of them understand the reality of what they've done. Warren Sapp said he said he got to wake up and take a pill every day for his head don't spin.
Wow.
Right? Wow. Like, this is crazy, right?
Wow.
But we still putting our sons and nephews and boys out here to play this barbaric sport to entertain these folks, man.
And it's a reason that the person that has paid for the team is called the owner.
Man, it's like it's the closest thing to a slave system. I mean, college just got out the slave system recently, but they finally started paying folks, right?
Thank goodness.
That was straight slavery.
Very much so.
Right.
Look, they was penalizing and punishing those athletes for someone giving them a jacket or some shoes back in the day.
There's people mad right now that they get paid.
Yeah, well, they need to get over it. Shit,
man, I mean,
the work that those student athletes put in,
life on the line. Your life is on the line when you're playing football. You're risking your life.
It is. Right? It is, because it take one wrong move, a couple of centimeters one direction, and your neck can be broke.
Even somebody like Deion Sanders, have you noticed all the medical issues he's been dealing with?
Oh man,
that's football. Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. Baseball. Baseball didn't do that. That was football.
That's football. Like your body is suffering. You're not built to do this as a human being, right?
Correct.
Hey man, like you say, slavery. It's a big. The combine. Think about how they run the combine.
Oh,
They measurables and arm.
absolutely.
It's almost like an auction, the slave auction, right?
It's on the block. The
Slave auction
auction
block.
block.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like woo,
it is. It is.
woo.
It is.
There's other ways to make money out here, man. Even as an athlete, right? You got an athletic kid, put him in some other shit, man.
But
My
the
opinion.
NFL as an organization should do better. They should do better, but they aren't. And you know what else is interesting? Let's tie some things together. There were a couple of those owners show their names are coming out in the Epstein files. So it's not a coincidence that this same mindset exists across various organizations.
Absolutely. When you just look at people as commodities or there to please you and throw away all the money they have, and they can't get these people more than 5 years of health. They should have life. They should have
lifetime insurance.
Yes. It generates billions of dollars per year. But
look,
hey,
I remember when Kaepernick took the knee, and when the NFL started targeting him and really uninvited him to the party, we all, and I'm not going to say we all because some didn't, but a lot of us protested and stopped watching the NFL. And I know I didn't watch it for several years. And it probably wasn't until like last year or so that I started watching a few more games here and there. But just maybe as a collective, if you truly support these NFL players, if we support these NFL players, together we're stronger. We are much stronger together. Maybe it's going to take those of us that have started back watching the NFL to say, hey, we're not going to watch the NFL unless y'all do right by the folks that are playing ball for you guys. Because at the very least, they deserve to have some type of retirement income and insurance and health insurance that can help them deal with the impacts of being professional athletes.
Let's take it one step further. All right. At this stage of society we in America, we have been socialized to like football. Even though I understand the brutality, I still watch it. I like the Cowboys, whatever. I watch it, right? Okay. So hey, it's part of our society. Okay. And it is a generational moneymaker, right? Okay. But we got enough black millionaires with athletes, celebrities, what have you, business owners, where at this stage, why do we have our own league? If they gonna treat you like a slave,
create something of your own.
Create something and treat each other better. Because we had the resources at this, and now we have the resources now to create our own league and have it be ran right and with some care about folks in it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, just this last past hiring cycle, not one black coach got hired, right? For a head coach, right?
Yeah.
80% of the league is black. Okay, so at some point, I mean, are we just gonna continue to
patronize?
Like
the oppressors.
We have the ability now. Shaq, LeBron. We got people who are attached to. I mean, even Jay-Z, so-called billionaires, right? Quit trying to be in a club. Why don't we start our own club, right? Because people gonna watch the talent. People want to see the talent.
Absolutely,
the talent runs the league, really. Okay. So once again, if they're not appreciating our talents, why do we keep giving it to them? Why don't we take our talents elsewhere where our talents will be appreciated and will be cared about as people?
That is definitely something to think about. And I think that would be fantastic. And not just the NFL, but we could take a step back and let's talk college ball. If these schools in these little towns and these cities where these universities are, if they aren't taking care of all the athletes to include Black athletes, then just maybe some of these superstar Black athletes need to go to HBCUs.
Absolutely. At one point in time, we had to go.
Correct, because there was no choice. So I'm saying we have the power. We really do. Collectively, we have the power. We have to work together. And something that you like to say that I appreciate you saying it all the time. Move as a monolith. We have to do that together, because otherwise, you see, they constantly, and they have years and years and years and years been able to divide and conquer, hundreds of years. Maybe we need to do the opposite. Instead of allowing them to divide us, we need to come together and work together.
Absolutely. Let's get to the survival tip of the day.
So the survival tip of the day: talent is power, but only if it's organized. I'm going to say it again. Talent is power, but only if it's organized. And what that means is this: in any industry, including professional sports, individual talent can be celebrated, but systemic power controls contracts, policies, and consequences. Why it matters? Institutions often protect brand stability over player voices. Policies can disproportionately impact certain groups. Individual protests can be isolated. Collective action changes leverage. Public opinion shifts faster than institutional rules. And this is how we need to use it today. Number one, understand the structure of the system you're in. So contracts, unions, policies. Number two, don't confuse visibility with protection. High profile doesn't mean immune. Number three, build alliances and collective strength. Number four, know your rights before you take a stand. Number five, protect your long-term positioning while advocating for change. So the bottom line: influence is loud, leverage is organized.
Hey, like, subscribe, share the channel. We appreciate your support. Go sign up for Culpability app, and we out.
Welcome to Culpability, where taking charge of your personal safety is now in your hands. If you ever feel threatened, then use our SOS feature to instantly activate video and audio recording, ensuring your safety. Your emergency contacts are then immediately alerted with real-time links that include your exact GPS location. They can then see and hear everything in real time and offer immediate assistance in emergencies. More than that, you can also look for resources, post your daily experiences, and create safe private circles for your friends and teams to join on Culpability's socially responsible platform. It's everyone's responsibility to be responsible, so don't wait anymore and download Culpability now.